Hey everybody, I said I would try to get a video with my dog. She's kind of camera shy a little bit. This is her. Her name is Caramel. I've had her since I was in 7th grade, so she's pretty old. She's a sweetheart. She's actually a mutt. We got her at a shelter, and we kind of have a really funny story of how the day that we got her, we got to walk around outside with her. It was in the middle of July. I'd had a not a golden retriever, a Italian Greyhound before that, and that was my first dog, and he died when he was 2.5 from a liver disease, and we said we would never get another, stop it, Caramel. We said we'd never get another dog again. Well, we lasted about 2 months. He died in May, and we got her in July, and so we went to go see her, and we were like, we're not going to get the first dog we look at. We're just going to look today, you know. No commitment. We're not going to get a dog. Then we saw her. She was the very first puppy. When we got her, she weighed about 8 pounds. She weighs like 32 now. Here, I'm going to bring it down a little bit so you can see her. She's a lap dog, but she weighed about 8 pounds, and she was next to a big old pit bull. And so she was scared out of her mind, and we're like, well, let's go play with her for a little bit. And so they took us into the room, and at first she just sat in my sister's lap, and she wouldn't go anywhere. All right, Caramel, enough. She sat in my sister's lap, and she wouldn't do anything. She was really scared, really skittish, but after about 5-10 minutes, she warmed up to everybody, and she started playing, and we're like, this is our dog. Like, she's perfect. She never made a sound. She didn't bark at all, and we got the first dog we looked at. And so we had to leave her for a couple weeks until the vet could come and spay her before we could take her home. But my dad worked down in Port Charlotte, which is where the shelter was, and he went down and saw her a lot, and we named her Caramel right away just because of her color. Like, it's just the right name for her. She has a little white spot on her head. You can't really see it. And then also on her back, she has them too. So she looks like a little caramel cream candy. And she is just the sweetest little thing ever. Whenever I come home, she's always like right at the door, running out to the car, wanting to see me, getting under my feet with my luggage, and she's just adorable. She's my baby. I do not get to see her very much because I'm at school, but whenever I come home, it's good to know that like there's someone there that you're always gonna run home to. But when we had her, we walked around outside, and I was wearing, at the time I was a size 0. I was itty bitty, and I was wearing these tight jeans. Like, it was back when tight jeans were popular, like super popular. I mean, they're still popular, but like, I'm growing up and tight jeans aren't as popular anymore. But when we were in middle school, they were really popular, and I was wearing really tight bongo jeans. And we were walking around outside, and we were walking in the grass, and somehow me and Caramel had gotten into an ant pile, and she has this really like thick fur, and they got up all up my jeans, all in her fur. It was horrible, but she's my sweetheart. Come here, baby. Come here. She's just a really, she's not really big. She's really heavy. She's a fat dog. She gets fed very well. Caramel, look at the screen. Caramel. And she's just, you know, she's my baby. Yeah. But that is my dog. I thought I would do a video with her. She is a healthy little thing. We've only had to deal with some like ear infection issues. She does have a lot of terrier in her, and since her ears flop over, she gets a lot of ear infections, and then also she has really sensitive skin, so she gets a lot of skin issues too. Like, it's like psoriasis on humans, but she has them. She has that, and it's really hard to see it because of all her fur, but she gets them like where her harness is, and they're just like sores, and they hurt, and they're scabbed. But, you know, she's my baby, and I take good care of her. I give her baths all the time whenever I'm home. That's it. I'll see y'all later.